It's been more than 2 years since almost 130,000 square kilometres of land burned for months on end in New South Wales and the Australian Capital Territory. Within a year, many of the same areas were battered by floods. But when Australians went to the polls 2 weeks ago, the climate crisis and the previous coalition government's failure to act saw Labor sweep to victory on a promise to change that.
So there was no proper leadership coming from at the federal level?
I was so angry. I'm still angry that we still keep talking about this. I cannot fathom this government getting back in again and not doing anything, because Australia is so crucial to this climate debate.
Australia's new Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has already made clear his government will be committed to tackling global heating.
At the Quad Leaders meeting with our most important ally, President Biden of the United States, but also our important friends in Prime Minister Kishida from Japan and Prime Minister Modi in India, we changed the statement that was made, and they very much welcomed our changed position on climate change. We're joining again the global effort which we needed to do after 9 wasted years.
That was in stark contrast to the tone Albanese's predecessor, Scott Morrison, set for his leadership.
This is coal. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared.
The Treasurer knows the rule on crops.
It's coal. It was dug up by men and women who work and live in the electorates of those who sit opposite. From the Hunter Valley, as the member for Hunter would know. It's coal that has ensured for over 100 years
the Deputy
that Australia
Prime Minister
has enjoyed an energy competitive advantage that has delivered prosperity to Australian businesses and has ensured that Australian industry has been able to remain competitive on a global market.
Albanese's party has been able to form a majority government with an ambition of becoming a renewable energy superpower. Within hours of their victory, the new Foreign Minister, Penny Wong, was already in Fiji, promising Pacific Island countries more action and support.
And I understand that under past governments, Australia has neglected its responsibility to act on climate, ignoring the calls of our Pacific family to act, disrespecting Pacific nations in their struggle to adapt to what is an existential threat.
The new Labor government has hit the ground running. Unusually, Albanese and a select group of his new cabinet were sworn in within 24 hours of victory. Today, after just 2 weeks in power, the new government is taking fast action. As to whether that action is fast enough in the race to stave off the worst effects of climate change, only time will tell. Annette Lee, TRT World News, Sydney.